Good morning, everybody. Welcome to pre-market update. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. So we'll start with S&P 500 cycle analysis. We will review Nasdaq, S&P 500, Dow Jones, Russell 2000. We'll review commodities. We'll review crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and at the end we will wrap up with FANG stocks. Please hit the like button, guys. Only takes you 1 second to hit the like, thumbs up icon, and please share with your friends and family. Subscribe this channel. I will be really grateful to you. All right, so S&P 500 working out very nicely as per the cycle analysis. Focus on this. Let me hide this, move it here. Focus on this yellow cycle. All right, yeah, this yellow, we are in a rising phase. You can see it's still going higher, and this rising phase is ending on 14th of May. So right now it's around a week away. All right, so I don't expect a major dump. Okay, and if I zoom in, let me zoom in here. You can see what's happening. This red line is 50 simple moving average. Okay, and right now it's stalling there. All right, and this is today's going to be a very important test. We're in front of a major resistance here. You can see this was support there, and now it's turning out to be a major resistance. This is a resistance zone. All right, so my primary thought is we are getting a pump, and this pump look at this yellow arrow dotted line, and this should fail here. This should stall here, maybe chop around here, and then eventually we make a new low. All right, this low here, which is coming end of May. So you can see this cycle is in a downwards phase end of May, and then there's another blue cycle. Okay, two major cycles are coming. This is a period of risk. Okay, so I think we're gonna get rejected here and come back to make a new low, and this is the low you want to buy, and this is probably gonna be the low of the year, and then we're gonna go and make a massive bull run after. I repeat, this is not a bear market. This is the dip to buy, and I'm expecting a massive bull rally after that. Now, that's my primary case. Now, the secondary case is we do go break this resistance and we make a new high in a week. All right. From now until next Monday, we make a new high and then we make a higher low. All right. So we will still get a decline and towards the end of May. I don't know if it's going to be a lower high, like I said before, or it's going to be higher high and then decline. So keep that in mind, and then we will, based on that, we'll do the entire analysis. Now let's go here side by side chart, and this is live future MES S&P 500 live futures. Left side chart is only for day trading, where red lines are for the sell, where it means you should be looking to take profit. Green lines are buy lines, where you should be looking to uh, buy. All right. So here, if you're shorting, this is actually you can see we're going towards second and third standard deviation. This is a perfect short. I released a video a couple of days ago, oh sorry, a couple of weeks ago, where I told you how to read this indicator and make a better decision. And if you want to know more about this indicator, subscribe to my channel. There is a YouTube icon, red icon in the description of this video. Click on it, subscribe. Let me know your user ID on Discord channel, and I will add you to members group. I post these levels every hour in my Discord group for the private members. All right, so you can see we are going towards the sell zone. This is not where you want to be a hero. You want to take profits. We want to buy. Buy chance is gone. Buy chance was here actually. Buy it came here on Thursday. All right, and from one day, even just one day, by chance, sell to buy, easy profits of 1.66, and you just wait. All right, you just wait. And this was also a nice short here on Friday morning, second and third standard deviation. Those who follow my channel, they know this was a good shot, around zero point 0.8 to dump from two lines here. But anyhow, let's go where we are right now, going towards a nice short area, building up. Maybe we could go a little bit higher above 5182. That will be a perfect shot. Okay, on the right side, if I zoom in, this is live futures. It's trying to close above this 50 SMA, which is going to be a very big achievement. Okay, now it has to close 2 days in a row above this, and prices above all moving averages. If it manages to close above that, that's going to be a huge achievement for SPY. All right, and on SPY, you can see it's up 0.44% pre-market. Could get a little bit decline. All right, it's up pre-market in the morning, get decline and then bounce. There are gaps 517.95, 518, let's say, and there's also a gap on the bottom 505. So like I said before, we could go higher, fill this gap, and then come back end of May to fill lower gap. That's also quite possible. So I think both gaps will be filled. I don't know just when. All right, so that's on SPY. Let's look at MNQ Nasdaq. And Nasdaq is same story here. You can see on Thursday we had a nice pull and nice bounce here. Thursday's bounce was very nicely buy to sell. Nice bounce, 2.41%. And then here also after release of I think PPI data, nice short here. And second, third standard deviation 1% down. And now we are right now between second and third line. So you can see, sorry, first and second line, you can see if we can go above 18105, that's a good area to short. And right now I won't be looking to buy. I will be waiting patiently for it to come back in the green area. I'll let it run. All right, it will eventually come back. So you let it run. Don't FOMO anything right now. All right. And on a daily chart also, you can see it's right in front of resistance, which is 50 simple moving average, 18079. It really needs to close above that to be bullish. On triple Q's daily chart, same thing here, gap up around 445, gap down around 427. Okay, so either it's going to go first, fill this gap, come down, or it's going to come back down and then go higher. So I don't know which way it's going to go. Right, it's right in the middle. We'll see how the market plays out. All right, Dow Jones US 30 is also must be in the sell zone. You can see nicely here coming. This is pretty bullish. It's right above 38855, so right in the sell zone, and it's the bullish of all indices. You can see it's above all moving averages, looking very healthy. And let's see, but I won't be looking to buy it. This is the area I will be looking to short. Not interested in buying any of these. My daily chart is telling me, daily indicator, even Russell 2000 is near sell zone. Not interested to buy any of these stocks here. All right. Okay, let's keep moving. I wanted to show you TD real quick because you can see TD is in the buy zone, fell below second standard deviation. There was some news. This is the biggest North American bank, actually in Canada, one of the biggest banks, and it trades in US as well. So it's below third standard deviation. This is where you want to be buying very healthy dividends it gives every quarter, 0.75, and this bank is going nowhere. It's just noise and massive sell, new lows, okay, but higher divergence. You can see PPO higher divergence, higher high, RSI higher high, new low in price, so momentum is still higher, all right? So just keep that in mind. Looking for a bounce, so do what's best for you, but this is very good stock for long-term holding. All right, so Tesla, right now in the middle, neutral line. So the gaps 192, this gap around here 168, it's right in the middle. Eventually all these yellow gaps will be filled, in my opinion. This is the higher low before we go high in 200s. That's what I'm looking for. Inversely, if we come back to fill this gap around 168, that's going to be a nice area to buy as well. That could still be higher low, but eventually looking for all these yellow lines to fill. It's all above until 246, all right? So keep that in mind. Okay, let's keep moving. Going to gold. Gold right now looks like it could be a, I don't think it's a flag. It's like a failed here, bear flag going lower. I think it can still go lower. This area is nice support around 2100s, okay, 2170s. Looking to buy here. In the short-term chart, daily chart, going towards sell zone, all right? Not interested in buying gold here. It's a good time to short. Silver is also going towards short zone here in the day trading chart as well. Crude oil was very weak and below all moving averages right now in the neutral zone. Also this morning around actually last night around 8:41 p.m. came touched the buy zone, now in the neutral zone and below all moving averages. So weak, it could fail and go still go lower. Look to buy below 77.86. Natural gas, very very bullish, pumping like anything. Looks like this gap is filled, so you can delete this gap. Now it's going higher. Next resistance is this 200 EMA and SMA, 2.45. All right, short-term chart in the sell zone. Not interested in buying here natural gas. Dollar index failed from the resistance area, going lower. Let's see if it can find some support coming closer to this yellow line, which is 50 EMA. Let's see if it can find support here. Short-term chart also coming near buy zone. Bitcoin. So you can see I told all my subscribers I released a short video where I said Bitcoin is right now. You can see we have a 9 count SPY signal. We got it a couple of days ago. That's the day I released this video, short video, where I'm saying this is not where you want to be shorting Bitcoin. This is still a high low, but I won't be. It can still go a little lower, but this is not I will be looking to short. All right. and you can see where we got crossover now. Green line is above red line, so we got a bullish crossover on PPO, RSI also green dot. So everything is looking good right now, Bitcoin. Now the last resistance is this red line, which is simple moving average 50, 66,000. It really needs to cross above that. It's just getting rejected as we are talking. So it's still making higher highs, higher low. This could be a higher low unless it breaks its resistance, and we could make a new low, but I don't think the chances are low because we got a nice 9 counts buy signal here, looking for a nice bounce from here. And just wanted to show you there. And then you can see had a sell zone here, nice short this morning, whoever took it. From here to here, 2.88% nice short. So now going towards buy zone 63,200 is the buy zone. Ethereum a little weaker, same thing here, nice short from the sell zone here between second and third standard deviation to now 3.43% actually. Is it 3.43? Let's see. Yeah, that's a nice shot. And anyhow, this is also a higher low. Before we go down, some support here around 200 EMA and SMA, right, light blue and dark blue line. And on PPO, you can see also crossover. Green line is above red line, so which is also a very bullish event. And RSI is also a green dot. Okay, so looking like we are going higher here. All right, so everything is looking good for Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is just CME futures. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you on CME futures. Looks like we are going on a gap up. So let's go on 1 hour chart, and there's this gap which will eventually fill. So which is not that higher. It's here. Okay, so 63,655. So it's very close from where we are right now. The gap is only 1.23% higher, and Ethereum futures, ETH is already filled gap. There's no gap here. All right, so let's keep moving. Hang Seng Index, bullish breakout, and just keep pumping since a breakout. And here you go, still in the sell zone, and just keeps going higher like a rocket. Eventually, it's going higher. After since it broke this white trend line, just keep going higher. All right, so nothing here. Buy the dip. Okay, now it's buy the dip. Any dips you get, look to buy. Right now, short term, it's in the sell zone, so not interested in touching this. Quickly review all the commodities. Copper in the sell zone. All right, very, very bullish. Palladium is in the neutral zone. Soybeans is in the sell zone. Our vol moving average is looking good. All the commodities are taking a bit, so that's now sugar is the one which is the weakest. If you haven't bought sugar, you can see new lows on high divergence. PPO is going higher, new low, higher high on PPO, higher high on RSI. Sugar is the one you want to buy, all right? Looking very bullish as a long-term investment right now. Wheat is going towards sell zone. Corn is going facing resistance on 200 EMA and SMA. Look at gold miners, GDX. GDX is near sell zone. And let's look at all the other stocks, big FANG stocks. Apple, massive pump, almost 6% pump, massive gap up. Let's see what happens. Now it's opened on, there will be several supports, so I think it's going to still go a little lower. Right now, short term near sell zone, so there's a gap up at 173. This gap will eventually be filled. I just don't know when. Just wait and watch. Still, we need some more data to assess where it's going to go next. Amazon going towards sell zone. Next target 189 to the upside, downside 184.94 gaps. Netflix in the sell zone right now. Next target, maybe this gap will eventually fill 608. So let's see how soon they can fill that gap. Same thing, similar story with Meta. There's a big gap 493. Let's see, and right now in the sell zone, so maybe it will cool down a bit. 442 is also gap, so if it comes down to fill that gap, look to buy Meta there. Google going towards sell zone, gap 173.39 is the target. Microsoft still weak, near sell zone right now. Snowflakes going towards sell zone. All these tech stocks are going towards sell zone, but Snowflake is also the weakest. You can see new lows with divergences. So Snowflake is also a great buy right now if you're looking for some super sale on a nice stock. NVDA is also right now in the sell zone. AVGO is in the neutral zone right now. All right, so this gap around 1298. AMD is also in the sell zone, and let's look at Shopify is in the sell zone. Here you go, Shopify. All right. Okay, I think that's it for today. Let's quickly look at VIX. VIX is still green, which is interesting. Market is going higher, VIX is green. Let's see if it's going to fill this gap. 13, I was telling this gap is going to be filled. So maybe after it fills this gap, we will get this dip in May, which I was looking for. So because after that, it's going to be near new lows or very close to previous lows. That's where VIX usually bounces. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, guys, hopefully this was helpful. Please hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.